Dragon Ball Sparking Zero cured my depression. I'm not even kidding. Now, I'm not gonna go on a tangent on how gaming stinks in this saved gaming, right? Because it really didn't. Outside of AAA games like NBA 2K and COD, where, you know, the quality of content is clearly declined. I mean, 2K in general, I'm an avid 2K player because I like basketball, and unfortunately that's the only game that we have. The game sucks, the people running it sucks, and Ronnie 2K needs to just disappear and never come back. The community manager, Ronnie 2K, is just a subhuman piece of garbage. Mike Wang, the developer, is a lazy pile of garbage. It's just garbage. It's just garbage everywhere. The community's terrible, but we're not talking about it. This isn't a 2K rant. This is a Dragon Ball Glaze video, okay? But I just wanted to talk about how this game has just not changed my outlook on life, but given me a nice little boost in the right direction, right? So before this, I never really had something where I could kind of think about going home and just turning my brain off and playing, right? 2K, again, I know I'm mentioning it, but that used to be the game, right? I would come home, play this mind-numbing, awful garbage game for a few hours just to kind of relax, but it would end up pissing me off because the game's trash and the people who play it are trash and everything about it's just awful. It's literally designed to infuriate you so you make another build and spend more money. But now I have Dragon Ball. Something I can not only play just without even thinking, really, like offline. The offline's fun. It's a fighting game that I actually enjoy. The versus CPU content, it boggles my mind. But not only that, I can make content on it. So I'm actually playing something I enjoy, and then I can use that to boost the thing that I want to do with my life, which is be a YouTuber. I know that's corny, that, oh, you want to be famous on YouTube, right? But I've always liked being an entertainer. I wanted to be an actor, but I didn't want to get molested in New York, so this is the next best thing. I like creating things, and I like acting like a goofball on camera. So this is perfect. I just need to figure out a way to make money off of it, right? And Dragon Ball, even though obviously I'm not famous yet doing this, I'm gonna keep hitting my head against the wall until it works. But this is giving me hope, because even if it doesn't work out, at least I'm having fun, because the game's actually good. It was clearly put with, like, it was made with so much heart and soul. There's a lot of stuff missing from it that I'd like, you know, like the manga characters, some OG Dragon Ball characters. I wish the story mode had a little bit more cutscenes that were more flushed out and not just like comic book pictures, right? They're not comic book pictures, but you know what I mean, right? It's just like the text and the characters on screen. It's not like an actual cutscene most of the time. But you know, there's so much content in the game. Who cares, really? It's such a nothing burger problem. I still love it. The actual gameplay and the amount of content that you get is still incredible. But this couldn't have happened at a better time in my life personally. And that's really why I'm making this video. Because before this, before I even started making content on it, talking about it to where I kind of noticed, oh my god, this actually kind of works on my channel. I could just keep going, Dakota, keep doing this. I was pretty lost. Granted, I had Core Keeper. That game's fantastic. You should check out the playthrough on my channel with it. It's really good. I spent a lot of time on those videos too. They're like hour-long, super edited videos. They're amazing. You should definitely check those out. Core Keeper is a great game, by the way, if you like Stardew Valley, Terraria, Factorio type games, although you really don't need to do the automation at all. Irrelevant, though, irrelevant. I'm moving out of my house that I've lived my entire life. And, you know, the future is foggy. I'm not gonna be homeless, but I'm not in a place where I wanted to be. And I feel like a lot of the things that caused me to have depression over the years is because I feel like I've been wronged in some way. Whether or not that's true, it doesn't matter, because at this point, you know, I need to suck it up and keep going, which I've done. But the problem is, you know, obviously I'm still gonna be depressed, right? I'm not where I want to be in life. You know, I have a ton of credit card debt, although that's gonna get taken away soon, thankfully. But like, I had the credit cards just to have a good credit score. I had the good credit score, then I went into the spiraling depression where I didn't work, and then that, you know, I blew that opportunity, right? Missed out on making millions and millions of dollars with the AMC stuff because I was an idiot. My dad got shot and all that whole shabacle. Literally, ask me in the comments if you want me to make another retelling of that story, because I'm not gonna go into that. Last 4 years has been a doozy, let me tell you. But long story short, my life's been all over the place and not in a good way. And I haven't been in the best mindset. And Dragon Ball has definitely helped me through that a lot, especially right now, since I'm about to move literally in like a month, not even. Literally like 3 weeks. I'm not, the background's gonna be different in like 3 weeks. For the first time in my life, I'm gonna have a room that's not the size of like a prison cell. That's in the basement. It's gonna be an actual like nice sized room with a decent sized desk. I'll actually be able to work out on the floor. I'm very excited about that. But this game has like made me so happy. I'm excited to come home and start working on content. I'm excited to play the game. I play the game without recording myself. I haven't done that in so long for something. I did it a little bit with Core Keeper just to do some offline farming, but outside of that, like I don't come home hoping just to play something and enjoy myself like I used to like 10 years ago, before I made content, before I cared about making a living or anything. And I'm still like able to do the content and play the game at the same time. I'm just so grateful that they made this. And with the whole depression thing, I know this is like a weird tangent to be putting in a Dragon Ball Glazing video, but like, you know, a part of the not being depressed anymore, at least as much as I used to be, isn't just because of Dragon Ball, but obviously not everyone in here is faithful. I'm Christian, so like my relationship with Jesus has been the highest it's ever been, which has helped me a lot. But also just, you know, not just that, although I encourage you to look into that if you're not. I promise you it will change your life for the better. But more so, not more so, but just keeping up with a workout schedule, going outside more often, just like thinking more positive thoughts and catching myself when I start kind of thinking about negative shit. And I used to think, okay, it's okay to think negative, which it is to an extent if it's not actually thinking negative, right? I used to confuse analyzing problems and trying to find solutions with just being bitter and sulking in my own misery. Because what I would do is look at the past, which is okay to do, but I would just fester on it, right? I let myself do that. I used to just, okay, this is what went wrong. Let's not do that again. Let's look to the future and fix those problems. Don't do this again. Now, ever since the money stuff, I don't do that anymore. So I've been incredibly miserable, angry, depressed. Not anymore. Not anymore. This is the based happy Dakosity arc, all right? And you're gonna see that in my content. You've already have seen it in my content. I've been so much happier in my videos, especially the Dragon Ball ones, since the game. Even like it pisses me off sometimes because it you know, obviously online, if you're versing someone who's good too, the games drag on for a little bit because you basically have infinite defensive options and it's really easy to like vanish, smash attacks, you know, do the Sonic Sway and stuff. Actually, Sonic Sway is like kind of intermediate, I guess, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like it's a lot easier to play defense in the games, which leads to basically a war of attrition every single time anybody touches someone. And it's cringe. Like, people complain about, oh my god, unblockable ultimates. No, dude, Yajiro will be healing all the time and just playing super defensively. That's cringe. The ultimate thing, I'll just stop them from going sparking and just really put up the pressure. I don't care. But comp aside, even when like I'm kind of pissed off about the game, I don't completely get off. I'm like still locked in. Okay, I'll just play another game. The game brings a smile to my face. It's fantastic. And now I just feel like I've been on a spiral upwards. So what's the point of this video, Dakosity? What is it? I don't know. I just wanted to spread some joy. I hope you guys are having a great day. Try to look at life a little bit better. You know, you got this awesome game out. You know, maybe your life's not so bad. You know, I used to like to look at a lot of things, you know, incredibly badly. Like, okay, yeah, I did grow up poor. I did grow up in kind of a broken home. But like, I have all 4 of my limbs. My dad's still in my life, even though he causes a lot of problems, but I still love him, and he's still like, I know he's still a good person. He's just, you know, it could be so much worse. You know, my parents are loving people. I'm surrounded by loving people. I just said that, but you know, I'm built like a goddamn brick house. I can afford enough to eat, and there is a path forward. So, you know, never give up. The worst thing you can do is just like end it, right? Because it's like they say, it's a temporary solution for it's a permanent solution for a temporary problem. But no matter how dark it gets, especially if you are hopeful and keep that hope no matter what, it'll get better. I promise you. You might need to fight for it a little bit, but it will happen. This video is just me yapping. I'm just gonna end it there because I don't know what else to say. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero cured my depression, and I'm really happy it's here. God bless you guys. Check out my other content, like and subscribe, all that nonsense. Love you guys. Goodbye.